Okay, well, here we are at the Bungie Gathering of Fans, or Gathering of Bungie Fans, or there's some sort of Bungie fan connection. I'm not entirely sure what the full title is. And there's a whole school of people. And they're playing Myth 2. He's wandering about.
Hey, so thanks for coming to the Bungie FanFest. I know Miguel already got up there and talked a little bit, but I have Alex Seropian, the CEO of Bungie Software, here tonight. And Alex,
give it up for Alex.
A couple words. Let's give Alex a hand.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out here. It's really great to have fans. It's really great to see everybody. And without you guys, of course, Bungie doesn't really exist. So you guys have had some fun tonight. I'm happy. Thanks a lot for coming out. Parading through the show wearing only stickers. That'll get you out of
I have to leave surface area.
Yes, this is Marty.
For all you guys. We're ready here for the music. And this one, and the upcoming OD is Halo.
Electrical tape.
We got 2 more years out here.
Yeah.
2 more years. Hey!
Got dropped one too many times.
I'm not going to keep you up here long. Just maybe, I haven't interviewed him yet. He's not really quite as interesting as you.
Last year.
He's just the money guy. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you mean? People seem to be getting into doing total conversions and going in there and walking around the game.
My sound.
Yeah. What kind of advice would you give someone who's trying to come up with the kind of sound that you came with? Obviously, they don't have the millions of dollars in sound systems and such, which you rented. Yes. But is there any, like, you know, what would you tell people if they're trying to come up with new voices? What do you do when you're in the studio and you're trying to, nobody's trying to hire
me.
Okay, so let's say they really want to, though. They really got to make a cool that throws a door, that turns and they're trying to come up with the right kind of sound.
Well, I would say make mouth noise first, and then from the mouth noise, then crash.
For Halo and such, anything you want to tell us in terms of what kind of sound you're looking for, or what kind of sound you're currently investigating, looking into, fan sounds, anything there you want to kind of reveal?
Yes. We're definitely looking into an engine that will allow us to have interaction music along with.
Okay, cool. So that's like in-game music that continues to kind of play and maybe not play and play depending on the stage you're at. Okay. You guys got that, right? Not regular tank sounds. It's like what?
Timpanis, cellos, that sort of thing.
No squeaky treads.
No squeaky treads. For Oni, you want to tell us there in terms of sound?
I think at this point, one of the things we're trying to do, other than what you're seeing right now, is I would like to sort of retool some of it and make it sound much more realistic rather than like some sort of kung fu movie. I don't want to go over the top. So,
okay, great.
I'm going to get annoying.
Does anybody want to ask Marty anything? Go ahead.
Are you working closely with Power of 7 on the soundtrack?
Power of 7.
Or are they doing their own stuff and you doing your stuff?
Yeah, I've talked to Paul Sebastian several times, and we're working with them. They've already done a bunch of tracks, and they haven't really done anything since. But it was mostly to get a real good techno, bunch of tracks feel, and then we're going to take it from there and see what else we want to do. Whether we go back to Power of 7 and have more music done by them, or if we do some story, cutscenes, and other in-game things in their style.
The question was about fire and
Brian Moore soundtrack.
Well, the main thing we did was, luckily I had a lot of off-site backup, so most of the digital audio and content stuff I had backed up and had off-site. But all the equipment's gone, and a lot of memento type things.
so don't, so since you had everything backed up, you can't blame the war the game.
Yeah, you should. Everyone should buy the total soundtrack now because that has both Myth 1 and 2 on it and Halo. Free.
All right, maybe one more.
The music in the Halo trailer is really good. That thing gonna be within the rest of the game? I mean, or was that just...
The question's about the Halo music in the trailer. Is it going to stay or is it going to change or something else later?
You know, we had a long way to go on the Halo thing. We were really specific to saying this is what's going to make the trailer really shine at Macworld New York. Let's just do something that really kicks ass for that thing. And whether or not, I mean, I never like to throw away anything that works well, so if it works,
You have to make a sort of educated guess. If I get his chin in the right place, you know, it's okay.
we really have decided what the overall like feel and style of the Halo
And really the last
Oh, see, I...
Yeah, sitting on my hard drive at home, and when we get back to this one show on Sunday night, I'm going to abstain from sleep, bathing, and pretty much any form of basic hygiene or social graces until such time as I can get it out the door and into the heart.
So it'll take a few months then.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
What was that?
It'll take a few months.
Okay. Yeah, 7 months maybe. Some of us might have been keen enough to notice that at the tournaments over at Macworld, the machines were loaded up with version 1.31. I don't know if you were aware of that.
Yeah, I wasn't aware.
You were not aware of that. But
The question was I aware of that? The answer is right.
well, is there anything you want to say about 131, 1.3 patch? I mean, it's pretty obvious when you go in there and you see there it says 1.3, et cetera, et cetera. So anything you want to say?
131. This is easily one of my favorite subjects in the last several months. It's really almost done.
Apparently.
No, seriously.
Is it coming out soon?
I swear.
TM?
Why, yes. Now, you can tell a true Bungie fan by his understanding of the cosmic significance and meaning of soon. But we're actually sort of almost entirely done with it, and we are as eager to stop hearing about it as you guys are to stop asking us when it's going to be in your hands. So, you know, the QA guy, that's pretty much his main job right now, is getting that done, and once it is done, he's you know, so you'll notice I didn't give any sort of semblance of a date or anything, and that's because I'm really weary of doing that. But
Alex is right there.
yeah, but really, it's almost there. I mean, obviously, if we brought it along, gave it to people, then obviously it's not too far.
Anybody have anything?
Whatever happened to the microwave?
Anyway, so
To the microwave emulator. Well, that leads into kind of like what is the team formerly known as the Bitrate. They're obviously doing something, so I guess we just have to stay tuned.
Well, we've been spending a whole lot of time lately purchasing new models, studying their various features, trying to perfect, in as much as we can in a virtual world, the actions and abilities of the modern microwave. And I know this project's been talked about for years and years, more than anything else, probably you guys are hearing out of this one. But
Well, is it physics-based, or you just...
it uses, there's a whole lot of boxes in this microwave. It's not
Great.
I guess I'm more serious, and you're wondering what makes it into and I can't tell you because it's still way too early. But it's cool what little of it there is, and you know, you guys will all be playing the players. So, yeah, ask me that.
Real soon.
Anything else, folks? Yes.
I read that there's going to be coming out an internet version of Marathon. I don't know, is that...
Internet version of Marathon?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't want to wait. I'm not sure what might be going on there.
Well, I'll put it this way: we're not working on it.
So there.
That's a very good way to put it. No.
Actually, listen to that. We, meaning Bungie, is not working on it.
I was talking about the royal we need.
Okay. Okay.
In a related note, would it work with
Oh, come on. Come on, we
I
can't.
don't think I qualify as this, but that's
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else have anything?
Oni/Halo related.
Okay.
What's going to be like the plug-in architecture? Is there going to be one for those? Can you make, an old Western Lego Oni or something like that?
I know that I can say from my interview with Jason Jones at Macworld in New York, he definitely said that we're going to tools will be available and make it very extensible. He said he was speaking about Halo. I'm not sure where the Oni stands.
where Oni stands. Right now, the way Oni stands, it would be really difficult to do that. Which is not to say that that could not change. Yeah, and change is good. But I think that would be pretty difficult to do with OBS. Maybe, maybe not.
He's jotting down all these suggestions. He's going to think about it.
Right.
Okay. And anything else? That's 5. So we got 2 more questions for Matt.
Whatever happened to the webmaster? Yeah.
There's a new one.
It was updated just recently. Yeah. Not that long ago. You are not a true Bungie fan. We do not check the web, Bungie.com webmaster letter page. You guys need
Why wheeling the storm control?
So the webmaster, we moved to this new place, and eventually the webmaster found us, and turned in a new column. And he's sticking around, and there's actually going to be another one when we probably when we get back, despite us. So, yeah, the webmaster is unfortunately in full bloom, and woe betide us all.
Okay, the 7th question. That'd be good.
New Halo trailer, please.
New Halo trailer. Well, E3 coming up in May.
That's true.
So
Certainly someday, yes.
Okay.
someday. And with that,
I did not say Sunday.
I guess thanks, Matt, for taking our review.
Oh, well.
Is it just working? I think maybe he's trying to be working on it. How is Bungie doing? How to reach him? Phone is on. Jason actually doesn't have an email. That's right. That's right. I think if you send anything to Jason at Bungie.com, it just like goes into the nether.
The grid beyond.
Yeah. Bungie has moved up quite a bit from, let's say, 3-4 years ago. What are your plans besides the obvious world domination? What are your plans? Can you talk about consoles?
PlayStation's pretty.
We're actually thinking about and we have to so I don't really have any plans.
You're gonna buy me a console, right? Next generation claims they're making PlayStation 2 games. A lot of people say, well, yeah, but they're like a magazine.
A lot of people are really excited about PlayStation 2. Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess a lot of people, when they saw that Bungie was on the list of PlayStation developers, they all jumped the gun and said, oh, it'll be coming out real soon, 2 weeks. The concurrent development for the Halo, PlayStation, but I guess it's still kind of sketchy that where you gotta investigate whether it makes sense.
Yeah, we're investigating that plan. There's a lot about PlayStation 2 that's really and what they're trying to do for the internet applications as well. So we hope to be doing something there that we didn't.
All right, and anyone want to ask a question? Go ahead.
Who's from Wheeling?
Who's who?
Who's from Wheeling?
Where did you see the reference to Wheeling?
Lots of them.
Wheeling, Illinois. I'm not exactly sure who's from Wheeling. There's a lot of people that find you who grew up in Illinois, so that might be a good thing to try and find out.
That could be worth a T-shirt.
Maybe.
Anybody?
Have a raise.
Jim wants a raise. Security. Who invited that man? Anybody else have anything you want to ask?
These mind control lasers. Can you give us a rough idea of the frequency on that? Oh, microwave lasers.
How about this? How about BTV? Is it, you think that'll become a mainstay at the Bungie booth?
I think so. We're definitely getting that shot at this show because they're really good at it. It's pretty cool. We're going to see what people think about it.
Are they going to be archived as broadcast?
There are supposed to be archives.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the archives for today should be up tonight. I would say definitely check
not
your.
true.
That's not true.
There's no archive for today.
There's no. You mean there won't be an archive ever?
Today it's passed into the ether.
There is going to be something that goes up tonight. Probably won't be a full archival show. We had technical difficulties with the link with Apple Pay. We have the archives tomorrow.
They filmed it with this camera.
How about this gathering itself?
Doesn't look that good.
The actual picture looks a little bit better than
We
that.
got good turnout. I think this might happen again. You like?
Absolutely.
Oh, shut up.
I think it's really cool. People coming out, playing a game.
Right. Here's an idea. Halo launch simultaneous on both coasts. Now, wouldn't that be pretty neat? Connected to the internet, everyone kind of one big love fest. We can broadcast we broadcast on a bunch of TV. I think Halo is shaping up to be that kind of a game where it will require a mega launch. I think you all agree with me.
I'll be there.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Jim.
You ran away.
For a second. I don't know if everyone realizes who Jim is. Jim is when you order something, or when you go to the Bungie booth and get something. Jim is the man who's there taking your credit card, swiping information.
Swiping.
There's bad choice of words. It's right.
I have your credit card number. I don't need the rest.
So maybe you can, maybe you're the right person, maybe you're not the right person. I thought I would throw this out. In terms of the accessorizing for us Bungie creeps, the ones who will buy every poster which comes out, every shirt which comes out. Anything you want to kind of say for what might be coming out?
Yeah. First one says store.bungie.
Commemorative fertilizer discs.
Jot that down. Store.bungie.com. Thank you.
We have a new thing, Bungie points, which those of you who bring Bungie shirts, many of you have Bungie points. It's on the bottom of the codex on the stack, and all future products which will be redeemable for goodies in the near future, as soon as we recover from Macworld. And the goodies are things like this shirt here, the Probably the Bungie store shirt, which is not available for cash money, but only through Bungie points. A few other things will be exclusive, so there'll be some cool stuff that way. We're trying to expand merchandising, more shirts, we're going to make a couple of those. The marathon shirts in the old days again. They've been on store for 2 years. We've been meaning to get around to making them, but never so busy. See, Bungie hats are back. They're actually being made right now, including, and I hope people like them, the fisherman style hat. I don't know what to call it. Sort of floppy brimmed everywhere. It says Bungie.
Thing which Doug wears.
Like a pork pie. It's not a pork pie. I don't know what it is. It's like that. I hope you like it. And you know what? Actually, if there's something you want, email me, jim@bungie.com. And I don't know, Bungie boxers or whatever it is.
There he goes again. Will they glow?
So minor. If you want them to go, send to the email. What's supposed to I get a lot of requests for
Flavored?
Say, great, we got to make this.
What would the flavor be?
That's what we're doing. And,
Still fish flavor?
oh yeah, we got a new mug. It's a BTV coffee mug. It's a Bungie television coffee mug. That's available at the show this year. We're looking to make some more stuff for sure. And like the old stuff, some new stuff. We got a new Oni shirt that's going to be in the works. Not yet, but will be.
Oh no,
And only going wrong.
And the Oni shirt, 5x2, life size, $15, whatever.
Anybody want to ask Jim a question? Anything at all?
Not relating to shipping. Not relating to shipping.
Wait.
Go right ahead.
5 feet tall, life size. Does that mean Kanoko's very short? Or?
Actually hunched over.
If they could fit into that. Okay.
We have a bad back.
Well, anyway, Jim, thank you very much.
From welding John.
Thanks again, Miguel, for organizing. It's pretty cool. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, I need to take a. That.
There we go. To show that he's still alive. He was on Bungie TV a month ago. For the whole day. The email to. Okay, the people who don't have TVs who play Bungie games in Central Africa.
Joe, we pretty much covered everything. Joe is.
You put it back in your mouth.
Hey guys, is Alex still around? I don't want to hear this.
He's not listening.
They want to hear a little about the Halo story, so maybe even standard. I mean, it's really exclusive. Okay, so the story of Halo, of course, is because it's a Bungie game and Jason's making it. It's much more complex than just aliens versus humans. If you will bear with me, I'm going to tell you about something that's happening far in the future. We're not quite sure about the date as of yet, for obvious reasons, for so many people that actually pay attention to dates inside of our game. But hey, the humans have colonized far out into the Milky Way, and they've created a number of outposts. Unfortunately for us, as we've created these outposts, we run into a big group of aliens known as the Covenant, or at least that's what we think we understand from their transmissions that they send immediately before destroying us without saying a word. It's pretty brutal. They blast into our systems and just raise our planets without warning, sending us very cryptic, slightly religious, very zealous messages. If you can imagine the Milky Way galaxy, and down here on some outer spiral arm is Earth, is Soell. We've sort of colonized inward. And the Covenant fleet is coming directly down from a variety of different directions, gradually getting closer and closer to Earth. we have this final battle, a really big set-piece battle with lots of star cruisers, that sort of thing, in a planet in one of the human systems. And we get our asses totally whooped. The final ship that survives, which is called the Pillar of Autumn, the commander of the ship decides that she's going to set a course far out in the galaxy, some random destination as far away from Earth as she can possibly find. And she sets these coordinates with the ship's AI, and the ship's AI takes over, and they blast off into space. And when they get to this location, they find a couple of cool things. Again, I'm going to use my hands pulling out my mouth. They find, you guys have all seen the trailer, right?
Yeah.
So they find a couple of things. They find this big gas giant planet, and they find this little moon. Now, the name of the gas giant is Threshold.
Oh,
Red. The name of the moon.
And the name of the moon is Basis. And right in the middle, between this big-ass gas giant and this little tiny moon, is this foreign object. And upon closer inspection, they find that this object is in fact a ring structure, which has 10,000 miles in diameter, has some gravity, has continents, different climate zones, all that sort of thing. Most importantly, can support life on the inside of the ring. Unfortunately for the crew of the Pillar of Autumn, as soon as they arrive in the system, they meet a big-ass Covenant battle fleet, which has arrived there before them. They get blown to bits, but they do a pretty good job of destroying the other ships, the Covenant ships. And so the ship's AI of the Pillar of Autumn is pretty good. You'll find out more about AI later. But it's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. And what happens right before the ship breaks up is a variety of different military officers bail out of the ship. They dump equipment, they dump supplies, it all lands scattered around the Halo ring. And you, this very elite military officer, gets jettisoned out of the craft, and you burn through the atmosphere, and you land on the ring. And what happens from then on is a guerrilla war between you and one of the aliens. You go around the ring, you try to gather your friends, you try to gather your equipment, gather your vehicles, and beat the hell out of the Covenant. Meanwhile, you're discovering the secrets of the Halo ring itself. And as the game progresses, you realize that whoever understands and harnesses the technology of the ring is not just going to understand this cool ring structure, but it's actually going to win the war, save the universe, go home happy, and other people. So,
it's very cool.
Hey, wait, I'm sorry. All that happens before the game starts.
Thank you very much, Joe.
You bet.
All right, guys. Well, it's the night is still young. Some of you are young. You might not be staying much longer, but if you can stay.
Go home to your mommies.
You're here until midnight, I think. So have fun.
What was it?